Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
Et là maintenant ils viennent pour nous dire soi-disant que la Russie. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Okay, that's okay. Brother Seba. Brother.
Nice to see you.
We will talk.
I know you have something to get off your chest, so we can start off with that in regards to the Seifa situation in Senegal.
Seifa, yeah, we need to speak about that.
Can you hear my side of the story? Okay. Well, everybody, Dynast Amir, we have the pleasure. We are here in Cotonou, Benin, and I'm with the brother Kemi Seba. I know a lot of people wanted me to connect with the brother, so finally we have connected. Now we've had somewhat of a misunderstanding, but we're brothers and we're gonna work through that, so everything will be okay. But so before I went to Senegal about 3 years ago, I go every year for Maga. Are you familiar with the Maga?
Yeah.
Celebration of Sheikh Amadou
Of course.
Bamba. I go to Touba. I've been going for the past 5-6 years. It's right before you were protesting against the Seifa.
Yeah.
Somebody.
It was 2 years exactly.
It was 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends of mine said, Dynast, when you go to Senegal, because when you were arrested
and deported.
Yeah. Was right before Maga.
Exactly like when some traitor deported our people outside Africa. It was
Yes.
the same thing with Macky Sall.
Yes, Macky Sall is a coon. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And he got reelected,
All
unfortunately.
praise due to God if you agree with that.
I agree. He's a coon.
Okay,
I've been
no
saying
problem.
that.
Because at this time you were not agree with
No,
that.
I've always said that. No. Listen.
Yeah,
So my friend said, ask my Senegalese friends in Senegal, how do you feel? How do they feel about
Kemi Seba. Yeah.
burning the 10,000 Seifa?
Yeah.
10,000 Seifa.
No, 5,000.
It was 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 5,000 Seifa. So I asked my friends. They said that money they could have used to buy food to eat.
I don't want to interrupt you, my
No, go ahead. No,
you are my family.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And my brother. And
Yes.
Even if I was hurt when you spoke like that about me last time, because at this time I was just outside. I came outside prison. I go outside prison, and at this period of time I was deported. When you had spoken about me in that way. You must understand something. There is two part of people in Senegal, like everywhere in black nation.
Yes.
There is some people who want self-determination, who want independence, who want real freedom, who want justice and equality. Exactly like said our brother and father Karim Mohammed.
Yes.
And there is some of the people who like white people so much. Once they see white people, they say all praise due to God, because for them, white people is God. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And the problem is the people you saw in Senegal who told you that Macky Sall was right to push out Kemi Seba. There is some people like that who was a coon in Africa, the black bourgeoisie.
Yes.
I will speak in French because my English is not good.
Yes,
No. I don't like my accent in English.
It's fine.
And,
It's fine.
One colonial language is enough for me. French is good, but and he can translate.
Okay.
I can continue. We will see.
Okay.
And these people who love France so much hate Kemi Seba.
Yeah.
Because Kemi Seba is the nightmare of these people. Why? Because I was born in France.
Okay.
I grew up in France.
Okay.
I never asked to grow in France, but I grew up in France.
Okay.
I decided myself, exactly like you, to come back in Africa, to live in Africa, to be paid as an African and not as the people who come from outside Africa. I work at TV on one of the most important West African TV, 2S TV, okay? And I made the geopolitical analysis about the world. And I was able to unify or to unite a large audience, okay, of black youth in West Africa. It was never seen that before since the independence. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And this kind of people who love France, when they see one black man born in France who come back in Africa and who speak like Marcus Garvey, who said we need to back in Africa and come back in Africa and work for our real independence, this kind of people, you friends, who love friends and white people so much, they are disturbed by that. Do you understand what I mean? And you just need to think why all these black youths organize mobilization against my arrests there is 2 years ago. Why all of them unify everywhere in French-speaking Africa and the diaspora when Macky Sall deported me? If your friend was not Uncle Tom, modern Uncle Tom, and they are
modern
real,
Uncle Tom,
definitely,
Uncle Tom.
okay, they were, ils auraient été dans mon camp.
You all have been on his side.
And they are not in my side, not because they hate me, but they hate the idea that I try to spread inside the heart and the soul of our people. We can't be the people who is colonized by everybody. We need to have in the 21st century our independence, our real independence. And the Uncle Tom who are your friend, they love you not because you're black, but because you were born in America. And this kind of people love white people, or they like our people who was born in Western Hemisphere, because it's tendency for them to be in that way. You are real Pan-Africanist, probably. Okay, you are my brother.
Yes.
But them, they don't like you because you are real Pan-Africanist. They don't like you because you speak as American. And in Africa, when you know where this bourgeoisie know American, they feel and say, oh, I speak with some kind of Barack Obama or Jay-Z. That's for this reason. That's sad. Excuse me for my bad English.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Now, the future of Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
If former French colonial countries are still reliant, are still using the CFA, can we move forward with Pan-Africanism if they're still relying on the CFA?
Tu peux traduire techniquement.
Est-ce que nous pouvons toujours parler de panafricanisme dans un pays où on continue d'utiliser le CFA?
Au contraire, le panafricanisme est le pansement qui permet de lutter contre cette agression politique, cette agression économique qu'est le franc CFA. Mais je souhaite refuser d'incarcérer le débat sur la seule question du franc CFA. On parle de néocolonialisme français de manière générale.
Yeah, his real fight is not the CFA only.
Okay.
But CFA is one of the main points, because when economically a country controls you, another country controls you, you are not independent.
Right.
That's the real problem. So Pan-Africanism, we can talk about Pan-Africanism because Pan-Africanism is the tool that we're going to use to free our people. That's what it is.
Okay. Do you think
No alcohol.
even if it was, it's okay?
Virgin Morito.
Do you think Pan-Africanism as we know it today needs to be updated?
Definitely. I think that the ancient Pan-Africanism was an answer to the ancient world. But today, the colonialists are changes the form of his action, you know? And we need to update our organization, our way of thinking, and our point of view about the world. The world has changed. Je vais parler en français. On va me charrier sur l'anglais, même si je le comprends parfaitement. Le monde a changé.
The world has changed.
Et nous devons voir la manière dont différents pays aujourd'hui sont en train d'avancer, certains en train de coloniser, d'autres en train de prôner le souverainisme.
So we have to consider the change of the world in our movement.
Sankara était proche du président du Nicaragua.
Sankara was near Nicaragua.
Lumumba était proche de Khrouchtchev.
Lumumba
Était proche de Khrouchtchev, l'ancien président de Russie.
near Putin.
Khrouchtchev.
Yeah, Russia?
Yeah, former Russian president.
Communist.
Comparisons.
Right,
Okay.
They are
Allies.
Yeah.
Parce que quand tu as un ennemi,
Because when you have an enemy,
tu dois voir quels sont les ennemis de cet ennemi.
you have to know what are the enemies of those enemies.
Yes, I understand.
Diviser pour régner, c'est ce que le colon a utilisé contre nous.
Divide and keep controlling the other countries is what our Europeans are using against our country.
Eh bien, si les opprimés sont capables de s'unir contre quelqu'un qui les opprime tous, il n'y a que comme ça qu'on sera plus fort.
So if we, the oppressed, can have people who also are oppressed or who are enemies of our oppressors, I think that is the best way to lead the fight.
J'ai été reçu par un homme qui est un ami aujourd'hui, le président Mahmoud Ahmadinejad d'Iran.
I was in Iran, the president of
L'ancien président d'Iran.
Okay, the former president, Iran.
Ahmadinejad
is a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
He received me 3 times.
Oh wow.
Okay.
It was
3 fois.
3 times.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was received in Russia by one of the top counselor of Vladimir Putin, Alexander Dugin. I was received by a former minister of Hugo Chavez.
Okay.
De Rose Corsega. And I try to see the world for what it is. A world with multipolarized.
Yeah.
That's correct?
Yeah.
And
Multipolarized, yeah.
j'essaye de penser de cette façon-là.
So I'm trying to think like those guys.
Okay.
Et c'est ce qui dérange l'Occident avec moi.
And that's what is my problem.
Non, c'est ce qui dérange l'Occident vis-à-vis de moi.
And that's what the Westerners, I mean Europeans,
Right.
don't like in my actions.
Okay.
That's what they do not appreciate.
Parce qu'on
We are not
réfléchit.
at it, because we are thinking.
Sur la manière dont le monde tourne.
We are thinking about the way the world is changing, is moving.
Yes.
Un panafricaniste qui ne voit pas le monde tel qu'il est un panafricaniste qui va mourir.
So if you are a Pan-Africanist and you do not take into account the change of the world, you are blind.
Je suis allé partout où des gens luttent contre l'impérialisme.
So I went everywhere when the fight is going on.
J'ai été en Amérique du Sud.
I was in South America,
Oh wow.
J'ai été au Middle East.
in the Middle East,
J'ai été en Russie.
I was in Russia,
J'ai été en Asie.
in Asia.
Dire cela ne signifie pas que je ferme les yeux sur le racisme qui existe partout dans le monde.
This doesn't mean that I am indifferent to the racism that is going all around in those countries.
Right.
Mais la meilleure façon de lutter contre ce racisme, c'est de rendre l'Afrique forte.
But the best way to fight against racism is to make Africans strong.
Yes.
Le docteur Khalid Mohamed, qui est l'une des personnes que j'aime le plus sur cette terre, disait
Dr. Khalid Mohamed,
Khalid
one
Mohamed.
of my beloved
Yeah,
friends,
Khalid Mohamed. Yes.
qui est l'une des personnes qui m'a donné envie de rentrer dans l'activisme politique.
he's one of the guys who inspire me to undertake this movement, this project.
Il disait l'Afrique est notre trône, le monde notre royaume.
He was saying that Africa was our throne, but the world our kingdom.
It is.
Et pour que l'Afrique redevienne le trône, nous devons être capables d'analyser de quelle manière les choses se déroulent dans le royaume.
And if Africa is going to become, to gain his name again of throne, we have to see how things are going all around the world.
Yes.
Donc ces expériences et ces différentes alliances
Those
enrichissent notre vision.
give food, feed our vision, our objective.
Et c'est pour ça que nous sommes capables d'organiser toutes ces mobilisations partout en Afrique contre l'impérialisme.
That's why we are doing our best to gather African youth everywhere we take by.
Juste avant toi, mon frère,
Before you, my friend, my brother,
j'étais avec un média hostile,
I was with the media,
hostile media,
hostile media.
BBC.
BBC. Okay.
They were angry because we have alliance with the enemy, their enemy.
Right.
But like said Mandela, their enemy is not, ce n'est pas forcément notre ennemi à nous.
Yeah, their enemy is not necessarily our enemy.
You understand?
Yes.
Ils étaient fâchés parce que nous sommes alliés à la Russie.
Angry because we went to Russia, which is their enemy.
Right. Mais je
But
disais,
their enemy is not necessarily our enemy.
et je disais que Sékou Touré, Lumumba, Amilcar Cabral ont tous travaillé avec la Russie.
And I was saying that Sékou Touré, Lumumba, and other African leaders, Pan-Africanists, worked with Russia.
Donc pourquoi je devrais arrêter une tradition que mes pères ont commencée?
So why should I give up with the tradition of my forefathers?
So I reached out to another friend of mine. I said, look, you know, I need to go on vacation somewhere. Where should I go? He said, go to Africa. And not only am I gonna go, I'm going to explore a new country. So I went to Tanzania. South Africa, Namibia, Mali, Senegal, Morocco, Liberia, Namibia, Kenya, the Voodoo Festival in Ouida, Gambia, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. It's been a beautiful experience, just learning more about our culture, our indigenous culture. So Uhuru means freedom in Swahili. I'm in search of my roots. In finding that, I would experience my Uhuru, which is freedom. Till next time, Dynast Amir, I'm out.